Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Igrim, Russia, the former featherweight title holder known as El Russo Mexicano, Evgeny Gradovich. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from London, England, a flyweight world champion, Charlie Edwards.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Ooh, a stiff right jab. Good counter punch. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Misses with the straight left. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of defense here at all. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Gradovich is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Insane action. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Gradovich is wobbly. And down goes Gradovich. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. You gotta wonder how big.
Get out there.
On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he misses with that straight left. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just missed with that hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That left uppercut doesn't score. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you think...
And there's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They block the jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
They block that jab. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut.
You'd like to see more jabs.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Let's talk about Evgeny Gradovich in that last round.
The game plan does not seem... And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
There's a counter shot. And he misses with the left uppercut.
Do you believe what we are seeing?
Good defense there to stop that hook. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Couldn't land that jab.
It's knockout. Did you see that? Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done!
Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. Are you all right? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.